Late at night the woman heard urgent knocking on her door. When she opened it she froze in shock. A massive dragon burst into her home. Ancient people once said that dreaming of a dragon meant good fortune would come to your family. Sure enough, the next day Ji-in discovered she was pregnant, but she didn't feel joy, because she was only a surrogate mother. When the wealthy Madame Choi learned Ji-in was carrying her baby, she immediately moved her into a private apartment, controlling every part of her daily life. Anything unhealthy for the baby was strictly forbidden, and she had to drink the tonic prepared for her every day. Even leaving the house required reporting in advance. Under Kyung-sun's constant supervision, Ji-in finally felt the baby move. Seeing her grandchild growing day by day, the in-laws were overjoyed holding the sonogram photo. They couldn't wait to hold the baby in their arms. Kyung-sun even leaned close to Ji-in's belly to listen to the heartbeat. Although she couldn't bear a child herself, she could still enjoy the feeling of being a mother. To find out the baby's gender, she took Ji-in for a checkup 4 months into the pregnancy. In the family's eyes only a son could inherit the company. Thankfully the doctor said it was a boy. Kyung-sun hugged Ji-in gratefully. Dreaming of a dragon really did mean a son. She quickly shared the good news with her husband and father-in-law. Her father-in-law cheered with joy, and invited everyone to a grand dinner. He thanked his son sincerely. At that moment the man finally felt how deeply his parents longed for a child. Weeks later Kyung-sun took Ji-in for a fetal anomaly scan. Before the results came out, she was visibly anxious. At 40 she feared her egg might not be healthy. The doctor reassured her the baby looked fine. But the next day when they returned for results, the doctor delivered heartbreaking news. The baby tested positive for Down syndrome. Kyung-sun felt her world collapse. What she feared most had come true. To confirm there was no mistake, the doctor performed an amniocentesis for higher accuracy. This test was said to be 99.9% certain, but the results would take 2 long weeks. The waiting felt unbearable for Kyung-sun. She took Ji-in to the temple every day, praying for her baby's health. But a careless lab mistake changed everything. The technician mixed up the samples, so the baby was falsely labeled as abnormal. When they came for the report, the doctor didn't know how to break the news. Seeing the result on paper, Kyung-sun couldn't accept it. She took Ji-in to another hospital for confirmation, but the doctor said the fetus was too large. It was no longer safe for another test. By the time results came, the baby would be too far along. With no choice, Kyung-sun ordered Ji-in to end the pregnancy. She couldn't allow an unhealthy child to be born. The sudden decision devastated Ji-in. After nearly 5 months she had already grown attached to the baby, but no matter how she pleaded, Kyung-sun wouldn't change her mind. The next day Ji-in had to go through with the surgery. When the nurse prepared the anesthesia, the baby began to move intensely. In that moment Ji-in panicked and ran out of the operating room. She rushed out of the hospital and escaped in a taxi.